A lot of people want to know, how good is Jaxson Dart really? Like, is he worth being a franchise QB? There's been a lot of speculation that he could go as early as the first or second round, or even as late as the third or fourth round. Now, third or fourth round might be a reach, but I mean, you never know. Nah, but it really started to get good for Jaxson Dart when he transferred to Ole Miss from USC his freshman season. Now, don't get me wrong, he had an okay season his freshman year at USC. He threw for 1,300 plus yards, 9 touchdowns, and had a 62% completion percentage. He also threw 9 interceptions. Now, again, that's a decent season for a true freshman. He was still a very raw talent, but you've seen the potential. You could see the arm talent early and his ability to make big plays. Remember, he was a one thrown to Drake London when he had that breakout year, 1,000 plus yards, 80 plus receptions, and 7 touchdowns. That was also the year Drake went 8th overall in the NFL draft. This was just to show that Dart had talent real early in his career. When he got to Ole Miss though, things definitely did change. His first year there, he threw for 2,900 plus yards, 20 touchdowns, and had a 62% completion percentage. He did throw 11 interceptions though, and that was the most he threw in his 4-year college career. I feel like after that season is when he got on the map a little bit, but he was still kind of underrated. But the seasons that really blew him up where he was performing at a high level had to be his last 2 years at Ole Miss. He combined for 7,600 plus yards, 52 touchdowns, and had a 67% completion percentage. I ain't gonna lie, those numbers are insane, and those are over 2 years, bro. He really put his name on the map in the SEC. Like I said before, this is where he was really performing at a high level and showing off his real arm talent. And in my opinion, he was really one of the best dual threats in college football. That boy was a threat on his feet. But some people think he's still a pretty raw talent and didn't get asked to do much in this Lane Kiffin offense. I seen a post on TikTok where somebody said he was an RPO merchant and he didn't really have to take shots down the field. And honestly, I highly disagree with that. There were games when I seen him throw very accurate balls down the field while getting killed in the pocket. He really started to gain more and more hype during the draft process after the Senior Bowl and the NFL Combine. I ain't gonna lie, he was going crazy at the Senior Bowl. That's where fans and scouts were like, hold on, this man might be a first rounder. Especially at the Combine. I know the Combine is meant for QBs to look good because it's routes on air, but I mean, he showed off really good arm talent. I definitely think he's a really good QB prospect, but the real question is, does he sit for a year or is he a franchise QB off rip? And honestly, that just depends on where he gets drafted. Let's say the speculation is true and he ends up going to the Steelers in the first round. If that happens, he's literally going there to be a starter. Unless the Steelers make a move in these next few months in free agency, he's going to be a starter. Now, I'm rooting for Jaxson Dart. I actually hope he goes in and starts and actually has a successful career. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching him ball since he was playing high school football in Utah. That boy is like that. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Jaxson Dart is a first rounder or he's just getting too much hype?